Welcome back to my channel. Today we are embroidering on 12 Boonie hats. That's what these fun guys are. You can check it out. I've already done one. By the way, my kids named my skull stand Fred, so this is Fred. I've already done one because I wasn't sure how I wanted to hoop it and like what technique I wanted to use. If I'm being completely honest, this is not my favorite thing to embroider. It is kind of a pain in the butt because this bill is very, very stiff. I watched a lot of tutorials on how to like hoop bucket hats and things like that, but all the videos I watched didn't have like a really thick bill like this one. Like this is very, very thick. So I couldn't hoop it with a normal hat hoop. I didn't want to bend it or break it. I researched some Facebook groups and there was somebody that said that they unstitch it and then sew it back on. I don't have time for that. I have my 8-in-1 fast frames, which is what I used for this, and it seemed to work the best. Now I went ahead and ordered fast frames for my TC because I only have them for my EM1010. I'm really bummed I haven't ordered them sooner because then I could get them done in half the time. But as such, I only have them for the EM, so we are just going to stitch on the EM1010 today and get these done. So it's just a real small logo, 2 colors, and we are going to get it done. All you need is your 8-in-1 fast frame, your sticky stabilizer, and some clips to hold it down. I'm gonna show you how I hooped it, how I did everything, and yeah, we're just gonna get it done. So follow along. So I put the fast frame on the machine as I hoop the hat. I think it makes it much easier. It gives me sort of like a stand to put it on. So you just really try to finagle it on there. I know this sounds crazy, super, super technical. I have great technical terms for you, but you're really just gonna fold the bill down around the sides and bring it under the throat of the machine, and then just try to flatten out the front as much as possible. This to me was the most difficult part because I still wanted to make sure I had it, straight and that the design wasn't going to be crooked. So I just made sure the seams were even on the sides of the frame. I made sure they all lined up, and that really helped me make sure the design didn't stitch on crooked. These hats seem to be stitched really, really well, so I didn't have to deal with sometimes you get garments where the seams are just so off and wonky. These ones were actually stitched really, really well. So I was very confident if I matched the seams to the same side on the frame that they were going to be straight. So I just used my clips to put it on and just tried to fold that area or flatten out that area as best as I could, and it worked. So once you get it clipped all the way on, you're just going to, make sure everything's really good on there, and then just continue to press the middle part onto the sticky stabilizer and just make sure it's really, really stuck on there. That's where the clamps come in handy because it's going to want to keep lifting off of the stabilizer. So the clamps are really, really going to help. And I stitched this kind of slow too so that I could, somewhat hold my finger there sometimes and straighten out what I needed to. But yeah, they all worked really, really well. So here I'm just centering my design in the middle of that area. I used a water-soluble marker to mark my exact center point since I couldn't get my printout design to stay. So that's what I'm using to measure it right now. And then I'm just going to trace and contour trace, and then we're going to stitch it out. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think, and I will see you in my next video.